There have been several claims made over the years that being on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's staff before they stepped down as senior royals wasn't their easiest job. An aide to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry said the couple was so difficult and tumultuous it was like working for a couple of teenagers. Earlier, a book by the Times journalist Valentine Low claimed that Samantha Cohen, who was a highly regarded courtier, was treated harshly by Harry and Meghan before they left the royal family, relocating to Montecito. Cohen was said to have been handpicked by the Queen to help Meghan adjust to royal life, but things didn't go as planned. A source on Quora said, "I know someone that's very close to Sam Cohen, and apparently some of the attacks and bullying that she received from Meghan was explicitly anti-Semitic. It's also alleged that Meghan made evil comments about the Wales' nanny." It was one of the major factors in the bullying complaint being filed, as Sam was repeatedly attacked by Meghan, and one of the reasons why the late Queen Elizabeth II called Meghan wicked and evil. No one in the royal family or their staff had ever experienced or seen anything like this before, and Charles in particular was outraged while Harry brushed it off, finding it amusing, and from what I was told, that he felt Sam was making a big deal out of nothing and targeting Meghan. This was a major factor in the separation between Palace, William and Catherine, and Meghan and Harry. Sam apparently has post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, from it all, and ended up working within the Queen's green canopy until fully leaving not long ago. Sam Cohen once revealed her medical records but later deleted them. Sam and any other staff members are quite within the rights to lay complaints, but the palace began sealing all of Meghan's criminal records. How terribly awful for Sam. I can only imagine how difficult it must have been for Sam, as she was in charge of the wedding organisation as well. Can you imagine working with Meghan? The stress and the outrageous demands which would have been inflicted in Sam's everyday working environment. The early morning emails, the constant telephone calls, of course any advice Sam would have had would have been shot down. Do as I say, I'm going to be a duchess, etc, etc. Poor woman must have been broken by Meghan. According to author Valentine Low, who wrote the new tome Courtiers, The Hidden Power Behind the Crown, Samantha Cohen, the couple's private secretary, was screamed at before and during the couple's flight to Australia. Sam always made it very clear that it was like working for a pair of teenagers, a source told Low. They were impossible and pushed her to her limits. She was so miserable. The book claims that Meghan screamed at staffers and complained that she wasn't getting paid for having to shake hands with people on royal tours. Meanwhile, Prince Harry treated them rather harshly. Prince Harry had a good working relationship with Australian-born Samantha Cohen before Meghan came along, but that relationship soon deteriorated when Cohen began working as the couple's private secretary. When she started, Harry knew her well, and liked her, and she liked Harry, Low told Palace Confidential. Sam is an incredible problem solver. She's a can-do personality, and she just found it really difficult. She was asked to do things that a private secretary wouldn't normally be asked to do, and I think she was treated rather harshly, Low says. She was shouted at by Meghan. She was said to have said that dealing with them was like dealing with a couple of teenagers.